Yeah. Good morning. Let's just wait for a few other people to join us, and then I'll start the reflection. It's nice to see you with us, and it's time for us to do our daily reflection. But before I start my daily reflection, I would like to read a poem given to me by a member of our congregation. And this poem is not directly related to my reflection, but it is definitely related to our present situation and circumstances. So, two reflections, buy one, get one free. This poem was apparently written by Kathleen O'Meara in 1869 after a plague devastated Ireland. So, poem written by Kathleen O'Meara in 1869. She writes, "And people stayed home and read books and listened and rested and exercised and made art and played and learned new ways of being and were still and listened more deeply. Someone meditated, someone prayed, someone danced, someone met their own shadow, and people started thinking differently, and people healed. And in the absence of people who lived in ignorant ways, dangerous, mindless, and heartless, the earth began to heal. And when the danger ended and people found themselves, they grieved for the dead and they made new choices and dreamed a new vision and created new ways to live and heal the earth fully, just as they had been healed. And now, my reflection for today. Psalm 133 says, "How wonderful it is, how pleasant for God's people to live together in harmony." It's almost for last 2 weeks, the whole media in the world is talking about what happened to George Floyd in the USA and the after effects of that brutal act. People have forgotten about the guidelines given by their governments about prevention from the spread of the COVID-19. And in many countries, people are gathering together to protest against the killing of George Floyd. It's not just in the USA. It is everywhere. There are people who judge other people around them on the basis of their color, race, religion, nationality, ability, or disability. Therefore, there is a lot of chaos in the world around us. I have personally experienced the feeling of being different and discrimination on the basis of my religion, race, and language. Religiously, I was a part of very tiny minority in my country. And according to my race and language, my forefathers migrated to that province from another province. So again, I was part of a very tiny minority in my province. Many a time we were treated differently. And here in Scotland, I am part of a tiny minority due to the color of my skin. To judge people on the basis of their race, color, language, religion, ability, or disability is really very bad. It hurts. Today, in our world, we can see a lot of mass killing on the basis of religion, color, race, and language. Have we ever thought about the cause of this hatred, fighting, and killing? For me, the main reason for this is lack of tolerance. The word tolerance means to allow something you do not approve of, or to put up with something different. In other words, to live with someone whose thoughts, religion, race, color, or language is different from ours. The problem is that many people judge others only on the basis of their religion, race, color, language, ability, or disability. If we all learn this one word, tolerance, then we can see a real peace and harmony around us. The best and appropriate alternative word for tolerance is acceptance. We need to accept others as they are and try to live with them peacefully. Two world wars, the Holocaust, all other mass killings are there to teach us that these were the worst examples of intolerance and inhumanity, and we can avoid these events happening again in our time by accepting everyone with all their differences. These atrocities have happened and can happen again. So we must learn from our past and help our generation and the next to avoid any repeat of them in our time. Every life matters to God, who is the creator of heaven and earth. So let's have a time of silence. Let's think about what is happening around us. And let us see ourselves from inside, how we behave, how we treat other people who are different from us. The incidents in USA has shattered the whole world. This was because that one particular person didn't want to avoid this bad thing. He did that and it caused chaos in the whole world. Can we be that one person who can avoid this happening in this world today? If all of us commit that we will not be the part of this atrocity, this bad thing which is happening in the world on the basis of religion, race, color, language, then the whole world will be a place of peace and harmony. May God bless us all. Take care. God bless. And tomorrow we'll have Reverend Alison Meikle with us for the time for daily time for reflection. Thank you. Stay blessed.